Hi, folks. This is Vanshul Chauhan, and we are bringing you the podcast from the pit lane. So, let me quickly tell you about myself. I'm from India, and I started watching Formula One back in 2000, I guess, when Kimi Raikkonen won his championship and Ferrari's last championship, unfortunately. And the following season, I was hoping that the red car would win again, not knowing that much about Formula One. But I started following it with more curiosity in 2012, which was, of course, such a legendary season. So many championship contenders and a season filled with events. So I hope that we will get a season like 2012 soon. But in the meanwhile, on this podcast, we will discuss the races and the events that unfolded in that, controversies, drivers, and hopefully some banter along the way. I'm joined by my co-hosts Akshat Nayak and Indrajit Singh Sohal, aka Paji. So along this podcast, I will also try to say Paji's name, which I have been trying to say for last 4 to 5 years. So without further ado, I would transfer you to my first co-host Akshat Nayak. Over to you, man.
Yeah. Hi, this is Akshat Nayak. I'm from India as well. So, as Vanshul told you about what our podcast will be, our podcast will all cover all the things about F1, about everything. You can include everything about F1, including rumors, their personal lives, their professional lives, everything. So, don't forget about that. Also, now about me, I started watching F1 in 2013 when Formula One first came in India in Buddha circuit. Oh, that was a great race. Sebastian Vettel won the race, and after the race, he did some donuts, and I still remember those. And I remember one Indian driver was that Kartik Narayan. He came in 17, and still it was a great thing to watch Formula One in India, as it's not a great sport in India. And after that, I get deep into Formula One. It was the reason we all three chose automobile engineering. It was one of the reason we are all with need three of all our automobile engineers. And how I met Vanshil and Inderjit. So Inderjit was my classmate, and we first met together. And after I remember we talked about designing softwares
Yeah.
and Formula One little bit. And Vanshil was our junior actually. We came along because one of our friend was his roommate. So we came along with like that. And after that, we all had a one common interest was Formula One. So come on, how can we not be friends? So that's how we became close friends, and now here we are launching our podcast. So don't forget to watch it. And now, and if one, yeah, I forget about one thing we call Paji because it's like a big brother, you know. Paji means big brother, so we call him Paji. That's why. His real name is Inderjit Singh Soul, so you can call him that, but you can also call him Paji. He won't mind that. So over to you, Paji.
Hello everyone, Idris this side, Paji, obviously. Yeah. So classmates turning out to be a good F1 geeks and getting down to this is a kind of great leap, man. 4 years, I guess. We are getting down into this lane and finally it's happening. Good to be here. Uh, started watching Formula One back in 2018 when Vanchel came out of nowhere and just showed me the when Ferrari had their car launch. So and Hollow was introduced. So back in the time, got into a bit of a technicality of Formula One, understood what exactly things are working out over here. Made me that curious that I joined Formula Student, one of the basic parts where we get down to designing and manufacturing Formula style racing vehicles here in India itself. So, been a great leap, great knowledge, technicalities, each and everything. So let's see. We're going to cover that in this podcast as well.
Surely, man, surely. It will be a fun ride. I hope that you guys will also enjoy it. The season is just a week away. But in the
Yeah.
meantime, we will be launching a season preview, the F1 2021 season preview tomorrow. So make sure that you check that out on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Castbox, and YouTube as well. I promise that there will be a lot of fun, a lot of banter, a lot of in-depth technicalities as far as Pari is here. So I hope to see you guys there, and yeah, we will have fun together. Till then, see ya.
And don't
Till then,
forget to follow our page, Nostalgia Formula One. We will be having some more funny guests. So please
Yeah.
subscribe to our channels as well. So yeah, see ya all. Have a good night.
all right,
Hey.
guys. See you tomorrow.